Hey folks, it's Nick with the Alan Turner Home Team. I wanted to hop on and give you a quick housing market update for the metro Atlanta area through October of this year. It's been a pretty interesting year. Things have certainly changed from the beginning of the year to now, and some trends are really starting to settle in. I want to draw attention, keep you in the know, keep you up to date on kind of the few key data points that I'm seeing out there. So this is the whole greater Atlanta area, all your main counties around metro Atlanta. I'm going to mostly focus on detached single-family homes because that's most of what sells in the suburbs of Atlanta. So this is comparing October of this year to October of last year, and this is comparing 2022 year-to-date through October compared to year-to-date through October of 2021. So these are longer-term trends for the year, and these are trends specifically comparing October to October. So starting here with price. Price is always very important to everybody. For the year, sales prices are up 15% from where they were through October of last year. And specifically October to October, average sales price here up 9%, up 6.5% on the median sales price. So prices are still going up. This is even with interest rates have gone up a lot since the beginning of the year. If you look here, these are the kind of interest rate chart through 2022. And this ended in October, but we're today in the middle of November up, right, hovering around 7 still, maybe even just a little bit above 7. But when we started the year, we were down here close to 3%. That makes a big difference, obviously, for buyers' affordability, things like that. So we anticipated a lot of slowdown when this happened, although in my experience and what some of this shows is this, I don't think is the main cause for a lot of the changes we're seeing. Certainly some of it, but still sales prices are going up, which if that was really pinching a lot of buyers out, you would see that start showing itself in the price, but prices are still going up. The big things that I'm seeing change, you see here, big changes comparing October to October in the amount of pending sales. Those are houses currently under contract, and closed sales compared October to October, and they're down for the year as well, but these are big changes, and pending sales decreases are going to lead to decreases in closed sales because you have to go from pending to closed. So they're kind of a leading indicator that closings will be down. But what I find very interesting, you see here, this is the amount of homes on the market for sale in October was just about 10,500 homes, which was up over 50% from where we were in October of last year. They were right around 7,000 homes on the market. So there's a ton more homes on the market, but interestingly, the number of new listings hitting the market is down pretty significantly as well, down just under 18% when you're comparing the amount of new homes coming on the market in October of this year to October of last year. So what we're seeing happen is a lot more homes are just sitting on the market. Are they overpriced? Maybe. Are they not in the great condition? Maybe. There's more opportunity, more options out there for buyers, but they're kind of a lot of the same houses sitting there, which has led to longer days on the market. You see this, homes are lasting about 10 days longer than they were this time last year. But homes are still selling. Good homes that do come on the market, because there's not a lot of good ones coming on the market, are selling. The ones that are sitting kind of have something wrong with them. Here's a chart I put together that I find kind of interesting. So this green bar is the number of active listings on the market every month in 2022. So you see, starting in April, March through April, we started really going up, number of active listings on the market. Let's not look at November because we're not done with November yet. But you see there's a steady trend of homes on the market, an increase in the number of homes on the market. That's not uncommon. The main buying season is kind of right here through, April through July or so, and then some stuff sits around. But what I find interesting here is starting all the way back in June, so for the last 5 months, this blue chart is the number of new homes coming on the market, and that's been steadily going down every month. So each month, fewer new listings are going on the market, but at the same time, more homes are on the market. So the pace of transactions is slower, has slowed down. Some of that, I'm sure, is because of mortgage rates going higher. Some of that, I think, is because mortgage rates are higher, sellers also aren't, it's not as appealing to sell unless you have to sell. in my opinion. A year ago, you could sell your home, buy a new home, get a mortgage at 3%, 2.5%, 3.5%, somewhere through there, which made a lot of sense for people. It was never been cheaper to move. I think I've mentioned that before. But now, because interest rates are back up near 7, people aren't just selling to sell necessarily. That time has gone. So but the sellers that need to sell are still doing it, but it's just a matter of the incentive isn't quite there like it was. So that's kind of keeping a cap on the new listings coming on the market as we kind of round out 2022 here. But key things to remember are prices are still going up, and that's kind of, I'm not a fortune teller, nor am I a prognosticator. All I can do is look at the information in front of me and kind of follow trends and try to keep you in the loop of what I'm hearing. But all indications out there, people think prices will kind of do this. They'll just kind of steadily keep climbing like they historically do, 5-6% year over year, things like that. Not the 20% like we were seeing. That's kind of still happened a little bit for the year here. Kind of more normal historical growth. But we really will need, even with all these homes on the market, which seems like so many more than last year, we still need a lot of homes on the market. It's still the supply is limited, even though it might not look like it from here. But the fact that a lot of homes aren't getting listed, they're just sitting on the market, isn't really adding to that number. They're just kind of sitting there. Things are going a little slower. But the good homes that do get listed sell. And like I said, selling for more money. But nobody's excited about a lot of the homes coming on the market, which is leading to fewer pending sales, fewer closed sales. So it's just a matter of, it's still a great time to sell. And think of it this way. Historically, people say, I'm going to wait till spring because that's the buying season. That's when I'm going to think about selling my home. And that might make sense on your timeline. And that usually is the case. But at the same time, as you see there are a lot more homes on the market than there were, but there's not a lot of new homes hitting the market. So if you have an exciting home that's priced right and looks ready to sell, it's going to move quickly because you're going to excite the buyers that are actually out there looking and can't find good things because there's just not a lot of good options hitting the market. So in that way, it's a great time to sell. And buying, I've mentioned this for months now. It's kind of nice. I know interest rates are higher and that hurts buyers a lot, but compared to last year or earlier this year where buyers had to blindly bid $100,000 over asking price and hope that was enough and waive every contingency in the book, that's really not what they have to do anymore. Transactions are starting to be a little more normalized where buyers can have their inspection contingencies and appraisal contingencies and don't have to bid blank check amount over asking to hope, to compete with 30 other people. So it's a good time to buy. It's a good time to sell. I don't really know. Like I said, I'm not a fortune teller. If you read around, some people think interest rates will come down soon. Some think they're going to go up again. Some think they're going to stay where they are. Don't know. I wish I had an answer for you. But looking at the data and trends, it seems like Atlanta still, it's very healthy. It's a very active market still. But a lot of the people who maybe were trying to capitalize by not having their house ready to sell or asking too much like it was a year ago, those are the houses sitting there. So it's just a matter of, getting with us if you're thinking about selling, making sure your home's in the right condition, ready to sell, price it aggressively to get it sold quickly. And there's buyers out there, I promise you that. So there's your update. Happy holidays, and we will talk with you soon. You can call us anytime, send us a message, and we'd be happy to talk to you. Any buying, selling, real estate needs you need. You can reach me at 770-490-1427, or you can always reach D. Allen at 678-206-6041. Talk to you soon. Thanks.